sorrow, yeah, your heart is the only one I know. Oh, till the stars fall out of the sky and the rivers, they all run dry. Baby, you're mine, only one. Till the silver that runs through our head. Don't you know that I'll always be there?
I will.
Baby, I swear to my days on this earth are done.
I will.
You're the only one. Oh, oh, oh. With every heartbeat in my chest, I would try to bring happiness, be your strength. Whenever you get weak, and even the times when they get rough, baby, I will pick you up, give you all the loving that you need. Till the stars fall out of the sky and the rivers, they all run dry. Baby, you're mine, only one. Till the silver that runs through our head. Don't you know that I'll always be there? Baby, I swear, till my days on this earth are done. You're the only one. You're the only one I ever wanna hold. You're the only one knows how to speak to my soul. Till the stars fall out of the sky and the rivers, they all run dry. Baby, you're mine, only one. Till the silver.
Sawadee Shujit. Hi, my name is James, and it's based into the area of such a fantastic part of the world. Oliver's kindly asked me to be his best man, which is a huge honour. Granted, if Oliver wanted a more practical best man, someone who would have helped organise things, help decorate, or even just like to, he may have asked someone living a bit nearer. However, it isn't about that, it's about friendship and the bond that's been made over a lifetime. I met Oliver in primary school some 25 years ago or thereabouts. He was the son of a farmer. He would never quite sit flat, and he had the biggest heart. From that moment on, we essentially spent every day together for the next 8 years, through primary and high school. During the week, we would walk or cycle to school together, often extremely late, and then weekends, I pretty much live with Lloyd's, helping on the farm with Ollie, Clive may disagree, climbing on top of hay bales, riding our bikes up and down the tracks, playing Warhammer and extending games of Monopoly, and thinking of an excuse to have a bonfire in the field. Thankfully, Jackie, Clyde and Abigail never seemed to get sick of me, and really upon reflection, Ollie myself had the best time growing up. In the years after, we went away and did up breeze, but always went up when we could. Often for cycling, running, or renting up. Once, Oliver was preparing for Edinburgh Marathon, and we decided to do a single training run to whip him into shape. It ended up being rather horrendous 21 miles. We must have walked half of it, which is about as sensible plans as it sounds. Needless to say, we had a torrid time running a marathon the next weekend. After university, Ollie got 50 feet and went to Australia for 2 years. Not quite sure where Ollie got this motivation to travel, why he wanted to swap Redbridge winters for some beaches and blue skies, I'll never know. Happily for me, however, we came back and we lived together on Lloyd's farm for a fantastic year, I'll make sure. And then soon enough, I went to Thailand. And whilst there, he met Green, and his life changed. Ollie's always been a positive person, enthusiastic about everything. But since he met Green, Ollie is the happiest and most content I've ever known him to be. It's obvious that Ollie and Green completely understand each other. They share ideas, passions, humour, careers, and cooking, which some of us have during lockdown, and safe to say, what's meant to. And they're currently sharing a life scale inside it. I speak for all of us when I say we're so overjoyed for you both, and so excited for what the future holds for you. Toast to Phoebe and Oliver, Chongao, Ai, Olugadu.
Firstly, can you give Jacqueline a round of applause for their brilliant ceremony? And a short round of applause for Ty James for the translation. And of course, a big thank you for these two, or else we wouldn't be here. Anyway, it's wonderful to see you all here today. A bit touch and go for some people, the Americans. But what else would you expect from a country that was once run by Donald Trump? We now have family and friends all around the world. Europe, Asia, Australia, America, all represented here today. And all well behaved, I hope. Well, negative response there. Anyway, it's my pleasant duty to welcome Cream, or rather the new Mrs. Lloyd, into the family. I'm sure she'll get on with her mother-in-law like a house on fire. And no mother-in-law jokes today, I'm saving them for August. Please stand and raise your glasses to absent friends and family. Give it a shout.
Baby, I swear to my days on this.
I promise to keep this short. I'm not going to steal all the thunder, it is day. I'm grateful for today. Thank you all about that, and thank you, Cream. Thank you.
Who's come here to share our special day with us. It really means a lot to Cream and myself that you've all been able to make it. When you come back Cream, DJ to come I also want to take this time to thank my parents for raising me and my sister in a loving and supporting environment. So I'll share with you some fond memories of how active they were as parents when we were younger. This is revenge for when I was 21, right? Tony Oli Fei about home and dad.
ตอนนี้โอลี่กำลังพูดถึงพ่อกับแม่ครอบครัวของเขาอยู่ค่ะ
Has always taken an active role in ensuring both of her children stayed safe when well into adulthood. She was especially vigilant when I was learning how to drive, making helpful remarks such as, "Watch out for that car!" The offending car was always parked on the other side of the road. She did the same with the trees in people's gardens. Mayor Pom Son Pom Kapod, Dewa Ter Dagon Talo. Pom La Tai Hai Pom Lama. She scared me.
เขาบอกว่าแม่สอนเขาขับรถแล้วแม่เขาจะชอบแบบเป็นห่วงอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะก็จะระวังรถอยู่ตรงนั้นอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะแบบคือจะกังวลก่อนอะไรประมาณนี้แม่เขาจะเป็นประมาณนี้
But Mother Lloyd didn't need to be in close proximity to keep me safe. A number of years ago, Dad and myself were on a hiking trip in Scotland, and we went to an area called Neptune Staircase. It's a canal which is going through a series of locks. Dad called Mum to say where we were, and immediately said, "Oliver, get away from the edge." 400 miles away, Mum went into an absolute frenzy of panic.
แล้วก็มีอยู่ครั้งหนึ่งที่โอลิเวอร์กับพ่อยูนนะไปเที่ยวบนเขาที่สกอตแลนด์แม่รู้ว่าไปเที่ยวเขาปุ๊บแม่ก็บอกว่าอย่าไปยืนตรงหน้าผาแม่กลัว
Poor Pom Tam Ga Kyle Mai Ben spaghetti bolognese ให้แม่พ่อแต่พ่อบอกไม่ว่าผมทำกับข้าวจานนี้พ่อว่าพ่อไม่อยากให้แม่รู้ว่าพ่อขี้เกียจทำกับข้าว A major part of teenage life was swimming club. Both parents spent countless hours ferrying Abigail and myself back and forth to the pool 2 or 3 times a week. It was during this time that we discovered the second tea. Early in the evening, Mum would cook an exquisite meal for Abigail and myself, and later at night, Dad would bring us home via the chippy. He always bought chips because he can't cook spaghetti bolognese. To keep us all on time, Dad would open the change room doors and bellow, "Hurry up!" The staff of the leisure centre remembered it 15 years later. Next, I want to talk about my little sister Abigail. Abigail, ever since you were born, you've always been a wonderful sister. As kids, she helped me with many of my projects. She once decided to help me dismantle my Lego Formula 1 car by dropping it on the floor. I hadn't even finished building it. But she wasn't the only one dropping things. One of my more adventurous projects when we were about 7, 8 years old was to build a bicycle path for our bikes around the house. I decided paving slabs would be the best thing to build it with. I ended up dropping one on my sister's foot. Sorry about that, Abigail. Also, I want you to know that Cream and I are really looking forward to being auntie and uncle. At this point, I also want to say thank you to our best man, James Rigby. We've known each other since year 3 in primary school, and we walked to high school every day together for 5 years. Can you see that? Yeah. We've known each other since primary school.
โอดี้ขอขอบคุณเพื่อนโอดี้ที่ชื่อเจมส์เขาเป็นเพื่อนรักกันตั้งแต่สมัยอยู่ประถมแล้วก็อยู่กันจนมาถึงวันนี้ขอบคุณมากๆค่ะ
So James was always mocked for his inability to say yes to any social commitment, any time, date or place. Yes, in spite of this, he's made a special exception to be here today. Thank you very much. And while close friends may have taken the mick out of him, he's always been the go-to man for any extreme event. We've trained for marathons together, we've gone on exhausting hiking trips, and running marathons provided Dad with another opportunity to yell, "Hurry up!" at us.
เจมส์กับโอดี้จะชอบทำกิจกรรมร่วมกันแล้วก็ชอบไปวิ่งมาราธอนด้วยกันแล้วก็พ่อโอดี้ก็จะคอยสปอร์ตแล้วก็บอก "Hurry up เร็วๆประมาณนี้
Finally, I'll talk about the reason we're all here today. I met Cream 5.5 years ago in a cafe in Lockery. She was beautiful, interesting, and she paid for the coffee.
โอเค ตอนนี้โอดี้พูดถึงครีมบอกว่าเจอครีมเมื่อประมาณ 5 ปีที่แล้ว 5 ปีครึ่ง 5 ปีกว่า แล้วก็ไปเจอกันที่สหายคาเฟ่ที่ลพบุรี แล้วคิวก็จ่ายกาแฟให้โอดี้ก็เลยหลงรัก โอดี้บอกว่าคิวสวยมาก
We went on more dates together, and it wasn't too long before she was coming back to my house for her very first taste of English cuisine.
แล้วก็เดทกันไปเรื่อยๆแล้วก็ไปบ้านโอดี้ก็ไปถึงบ้านที่อยู่ลพบุรีแล้วก็โอดี้ก็ให้กินอาหารประเทศอังกฤษอร่อยมาก
When presented with the finest baked potatoes, sausage roll and beans, she stared at the plate before asking, "Well, what am I supposed to do with this?"
คืออาหารบ้านเขาจะไม่เหมือนบ้านเราจะไม่มีข้าวแต่จะเป็นบีนเป็นถั่วที่มันหวานๆแล้วก็มีขนมปังอะไรประมาณนี้ ก็เลยไม่รู้จะกินยังไงวันแรก
Since then, Cream only asks me to cook if she wants to eat plain food. Our relationship has stayed strong over the years. Today, Cream is still the beautiful, interesting person I met all those years ago. She's the only reason I would travel 200 kilometers on a scooter. Cream, I want to thank you for giving me a purpose in life and a future to aim for. I'm lucky to have you.
โอเค
ครีมสวายบาเบนของทีน่าสนใจมากแล้วก็เป็นเฮ็ดของที่ทำให้ผมอยากมีชีวิตอยู่ว่าเธอ
Stars fall out of the sky, and the rivers they all run dry. Baby, you're my only one. Till the silver that runs through our head. Don't you know that I'll always be there, baby? I swear. Till my days on this earth are done. You're the only one. You're the only one I ever wanna hold. You're the only one who knows how to speak to my soul. Till the stars fall out of the sky, and the rivers they all run dry. Baby, you're my only one. Till the silver that runs through our hair. Don't you know that I'll always be there, baby? I swear. Till my days on this earth are done. Even though we've just only begun, you're the only one. Oh, 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 oh. You're the only one.
Suave, cuéntame qué escondes tras de tu mirada. Dime en este instante lo que te haga falta. Yo estaré contigo para protegerte. Quiero ser el ángel que cuide tu alma. No dejes que nada borre tu sonrisa. Eres tú la niña que siempre he soñado. Por verte feliz cualquier cosa yo haría. Vivo plenamente de ti enamorada. Tienes la fragancia de las flores del jardín. Todas las mañanas brilla el sol gracias a ti. Hay tanta ternura dentro de tu corazón. Más fue tu inocencia lo que a mí me cautivó. Y cada día va creciendo más mi amor. Y es por ti que la tristeza para siempre se marchó. Doy gracias al destino que te puso en mi camino, niña de mi corazón. Eres tan dulce como el agua de los ríos. Hoy gracias a tu sonrisa mi vida tiene sentido. Mi amor, quiero decirte que desde que apareciste despertaste mi ilusión, niña de mi corazón. Con sentimiento.
Come on up, everybody.
Mi camino, niña de mi corazón. Eres tan dulce como el agua de los ríos. Hoy gracias a tu sonrisa mi vida tiene sentido. Mi amor, quiero decirte que desde que aparecí